confidence of a victory in the court. And you very well know that impeachment is a political process, but that line between law and politics is not sharply divided. So let's talk about the degree of judicial intervention available for such a high-level impeachment process. Perhaps more specifically, can the court reinstate Gachagua as the deputy president if the Senate votes to uphold the impeachment?
The court remains the temple of justice.
Okay.
And the court is given the supervisory role in all constitutional matters. So the issue, court has its place, but court does not operate in a vacuum. The power to impeach was given to this branch or arm of the government.
Yes.
Court, therefore, probably can be limited to the processes and cannot go as far as retrying, because that's not their mandate. It's the same constitution that formed, actually the court also represent the people, given by the people the power. So I don't see a very heightened role for the court. I will lower my expectation with court for several reasons. A judge judges. Now, if the Senate, if the Parliament have impeached him, then to what extent are you going to supervise if you say now you go back and work as a deputy president when they sit in the National Security Council, when they do that delegation? That's why even the outrightly court prefer compensation than forcing labor, where the relationship, especially between the superior or the subordinate or the deputy and the chief, the main agent, is deteriorated. So court has a role, but within playing that role, a court is aware that this issue of impeachment was given to Parliament. Have they exercised their mandate according to the Constitution, knowing that public participation is still not guided and other issues here and there? And so if you are a judge, the line between politics and law cannot be divided so sharply. You know, law is to create order, not disorder. And law is to regulate relationship. So if you are handing it back and saying, you know what, I disagree with what the Parliament have done, you might have a higher threshold, not just a hunch that I feel what you did is not okay, because they're also exercising their constitutional mandate. So in short or in brief, I've really lowered. I don't know why they feel they have a better chance in court than the Senate. For me, I will rather batter the Senate, glorify them, put that case as humanely as possible in the Senate, and lower expectation in court. You know that right now, there is about 22 applications that court have kind of refused to injunct the process, because court can also have a hunch that maybe we can be used, and they are waiting to see first. So by the time this is done, and by the time the panel is empaneled and the court come and sit, will there be much left for them to decide?
Okay, but you know, someone can argue what we saw with Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza. The courts did give recourse. And even as you just weigh in on that, does the deputy president perhaps have any other options, since he mentioned that he will not resign?
Yeah, he has options. You know, when we talk of court, it's the temple of justice, and it is available for everyone, and it is our stabilizing force, because we'll rather have that body that we can all go when we feel we have been done wrong, and they can speak with authority. And so that is where court comes in. So there is a slim chance in court. It's only that it is realistically, dwindling, and not very clear how court can then say, ignore what Parliament have done, ignore all this evidence, and I'm going to reinstate you as the deputy president. Can they do it? Yes. Will they do it? Maybe wait and see. Okay. But I don't see why there's so much hope in the temples of justice.
In 30 seconds or so, as we find